mentioned, 20, 30 years ago, banking was old school, pieces of paper flying around, and now, that data flies around rapidly around a bank in large volumes, and as we start to see the use of various different software tools, etc., that can manipulate data and use it. Data is key, and the quality of that data is paramount in organizations like banks. If you think about, the importance of banks and the role that they play in, the global economy, if that data fails at any point in time, then we have a significant shock to the financial services sector and to the world. So again, if you go onto LinkedIn, Google, look up roles, etc., you will find these roles aplenty because they're in such high demand.
For sure. Yeah. And I guess I'd love to add to your question from a little bit more of a technical answer, Deadlord, where also, if you're going to be doing data engineering at a place like at a bank, there is no bank database, right? There is no single database when you walk into a place like Citi. So Kyle, you know what I'm talking about here, where some projects you're going to need PDFs, you're going to need SAS, you're going to need SQL Server, you're going to need Hadoop, you're going to need CSV files, pulling from Excel files. So you have to have that flexibility if you want to work for somebody like Kyle, because they're not just going to, there is no single database that they're going to point you to and say, okay, go get the data from here. It's much more complex than that. You're going to be tying a lot of different pipelines together and different sources. Sometimes it'll be a text source. Internal audit does a lot of text data, so you're gonna have to be comfortable working with text data as opposed to traditional financial spreadsheets. Where everything is in nice and neat columns and rows. So that's also what I would give you as an answer, Deadlord, to be ready to be flexible in the volume, the sources, and the type of data that you're going to be working with.